Hello guys, and welcome to a new Broken Arrow video today by me, Vulcan. In this one we're going to be continuing with Mission 2 of the campaign. This one is called Peacekeeper. Tension escalates rapidly between NATO and Russia. Let's go.
The Lithuanian government denounced a violation of its airspace and closed its frontier with Belarus and Russia.
The unknown object that was shot down during the exercise turned out to be a Russian drone. The official line is that it was shot down to prevent an air collision with our jets training nearby. But the Russians refused to go along with that story and maintained that it was flying on their side of the border.
But it was flying on the wrong side of the border, right?
Well, it was hit in the Lithuanian airspace, but ended up a few meters on the other side of the frontier. So, as you can imagine, they jumped on the occasion to create their own narrative. In any case, the Lithuanian government has closed their borders with Belarus and Kaliningrad until the end of the investigations. As a response, the Russians have placed all their troops at the border on high alert and sent a quote-unquote military convoy carrying humanitarian aid to Kaliningrad. They are approaching the town of Lazdiche as we speak.
And nobody thought about stopping them?
It's a tricky situation. The Lithuanians cannot block humanitarian convoys without breaking international treaties.
Humanitarian my ass. We can't let that happen. The so-called humanitarian convoy is like spitting in our face. Williams, what are our units in the area?
A striker company from 2nd Cav is training nearby. If they move it once, they should be able to intercept the convoy before it reaches the city of Lazdiche.
This isn't much, but it'll have to do. Dispatch them immediately.
General, don't you see what's happening? The drone, the convoy, half the Russian army are on high alert on the other side of the frontier. This whole situation could very well be a false flag operation. If you rush into this convoy with blazing guns, this would certainly give them a justification for a strong military response.
They wouldn't dare. They're only testing our resolve. So we'll put ourselves in their way, make a show of force, and watch them go crawl back under their rock.
And what will you do if they don't stop?
The city of Lazdiche is a vital crossroad to reinforce Lithuania. If they take control of it, we have no way to defend Vilnius in case of invasion. We cannot take the risk to let that happen.
Sir, Striker Company responded. They are already in sight of Lazdiche and are awaiting orders.
Thank you, Major. Let's go, Commander. We have a lot on our plate.
Alright, our primary objective, spook the enemy convoy. Do not fire unless fired upon, and improvise. Great. Alright, intelligence reports. Looks like it's showing us what we're going to have access to, which is really cool actually. So we're going to have the Striker mobile gun system, the Striker ICV, which is the infantry carrying vehicle, the Recon Striker, which actually has a Bushmaster 2 on it, then the HGM vehicle, and some supply. Wonderful. We will of course go in on the hardest difficulty. Let's go.
The convoy has been spotted a few miles down this highway, sir.
No time to lose, then. This crossroad is the last position where we can stop them before they reach the city. Send your troops there immediately, Commander.
Alright, no time to waste. Let's make sure that we bring in some troops. So I can bring in scouts with those Bushmaster cannon strikers. So I think I'm going to do that. I'll bring in a couple of those to start off with. That gives us plenty of recon, and then we can just back ourselves up with troopers as and when we need to.
We're tracking its position with a drone.
Hurry up! Capture the crossroad before they reach it.
Remember, this is officially a humanitarian convoy, and unless proven otherwise, it must be considered as such. Act with extreme caution here, General.
Yeah, of course. Commander, make sure our troops are instructed to hold their fire and engage only if fired upon.
Okay, it's instructing us to use the hold fire command. Let's go ahead and pop that on.
Striker awaiting orders.
I'll unload some scouts in here.
Get your asses out of my vehicle.
We'll keep the others
We're
in the
holding
vehicle for the time
crossroad,
being.
They're approaching rapidly. Maybe they didn't see us. Shall we fire a warning shot?
Striker here.
Negative! Hold your fire and stay in the middle of the road. Show them we're here, and they'll back off.
You're ready.
They stopped.
It looks like they're hesitating.
I guess they weren't expecting us. Come on, now is the moment of truth. Either they go back, or they try to pass in force.
Look, they're moving back.
Thank God we won't have a war on our hands today. Congratulations, General. I have to admit, I didn't think it would be that easy.
No, wait. They turned left. What are they doing?
They're trying another approach to bypass us. Commander, redeploy your troops on these crossroads. Show them we're not here by accident.
Reporting in.
Don't forget to call reinforcements. We'll need all the help we can get to cover all these crossing points.
Moving out. Armored transport standing by.
Okay. Scouts have got back in. We'll move the scouts over here then. I'll unload there and have them move to that building. And then we'll unload one here that can just move into one of these buildings. These guys can catch up. We'll have one move into that building. One move into
First crossroad secured.
that building. As soon as we can, we'll just get even more troopers, although I should probably get some supply if we need it later on.
They've stopped again.
Ready for action. Striker, ready for action. Pedal to the
Second
metal.
crossroad secured, sir.
Scout
Enemy
team
soldiers have
standing by.
dismounted from the trucks and started moving in our direction. We got positive identification of weapons. I repeat, PID of weapons.
Troop transport reporting
Hold your
in.
fire! This is a game of chicken. Whoever shoots first takes the blame.
And whoever gets shot first dies. Williams, drop a bomb on the road in front of them as a warning. We must show where our red line stands.
That's a big 10-4. We're moving.
Let's drop in the bomb. The Reaper. Oh yeah, it has some bombs on it. Cool.
Someone asked for a ride? Striker reporting in.
Not a fan of how close these are getting to my strikers.
Personal carrier here. Troop transport reporting in.
I actually hit them.
Your eyes and ears, sir.
Amazing.
Our drone has
Okay.
been shot down.
Striker here. Go ahead.
Clear they're not coming to shake hands. You're authorized to engage, Commander.
Reconnaissance standing by.
Armed vehicles are detaching from the bulk of the convoy. They're moving up in our direction. Prepare for an assault.
Establish defensive positions in the buildings near the crossroads on our flank, Commander. And make sure our troops are resupplied.
Getting
One of these
supply all the way over
positions
here is going to be a
overwhelmed,
nightmare.
Fall back on the main crossroad and hunker down there.
Recon
I
vehicle
scrambled
ready
jets
for
to
action.
provide fire support, but they won't be there before 30 minutes. Your orders are simple. Hold at all costs until they arrive.
Your
Get a
men
couple
will
of
never
the
hold
mobile
that
gun
long.
systems in.
Give me a minute. We have a pair of AC-130 gunships in the area. I will demand they be rerouted in your direction.
In line without us.
We? Who are you actually working with now, Miller?
Just use the planes and don't ask questions. They will be there in about 10 minutes.
Honestly, AC-130 sounds fun.
Roger. We're rolling. Let's dump that. Recon
I'm going to leave these back here, mainly to resupply the auto cannons, because those are going to run out of ammo very quickly. They don't have much ammo, I don't think. Yeah, this one's almost out already.
Armored transport reporting in. Recon vehicle is good to go. Pedal to the metal. Logi here, send traffic. Fly truck ready to transport.
Good kill. Oh, there's an ATGM. Do I need... What ATGM is that? I'm pretty sure that's the one that has 2 ATGMs.
Striker awaiting orders. Combat patrol underway.
Let's not sit by the
Send traffic. Over. Striker here. We're combat ready.
supply if I don't need to.
Ain't nothing gonna get in our way. Already there. Defensive smoke.
Okay, we'll definitely have to go back and get more smoke.
Personal carrier ready. Striker ready for combat. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Someone call for a cab? Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Striker ready for action. Good copy.
I think what we're going to have to do here is put these in a position where they can engage the infantry but not be shot at by the ATGM.
Roger. Moving out.
Then we just have to let the infantry deal with the ATGM.
We stop right there. Fighting vehicle reporting in. Troop transport ready. Roger. Moving out. Scouts in combat. Send your orders. Get your head out of your 4 point of contact.
Oh, there's another
Personal carrier here.
ATGM there.
Reconnaissance is good to
I guess maybe we can just overwhelm them at close range.
go. Recon team in combat. End of the line. Everybody out. Recon vehicle ready.
Okay, good. That's those dealt with. These are having a real hard time here.
Taking fire over here. Moving out.
Let's just make sure we keep the line of sight broken between us and the ATGM there.
Troop transport, standing by. Halt. Heavy weapons team under fire. Come on, move out. Keep
We'll
coming.
pop the smoke,
Pushing forward.
come across.
Striker standing by. Recon vehicle is good to go. Striker in combat, awaiting command.
Again, we want to be putting ourselves in a position where we're not in line of sight.
Keep driving.
Our flank is starting to crumble. You can abandon ground to gain time, Commander, but make sure you keep control of the main crossroad.
Okay, let's just bring in more on the main
Be advised,
crossroad there.
Commander. A second wave of vehicles has forced the border and is approaching on the highway. They're accompanied by self-propelled howitzers this time.
Static defenses will be hammered by their artillery, so use the mobility of the strikers to avoid their fire.
Scout team here, go ahead. Reconnaissance, ready for action. Recon vehicle, standing by. Striker here, go ahead.
Okay, we did a decent amount of damage there.
Vehicle, send traffic, over.
Let's just keep trying to pick off more of these forces if we can.
Someone asked for a ride? Armored transport reporting in. Punch it, full speed! Pedal to the metal. Striker here! We're in combat! Troop transport ready! Fighting vehicle engaged! Need supplies? Armored transport reporting in. Striker here. Armored transport ready.
Very difficult to get enough reinforcements up here. There's so many HGM squads, that's wild. Must be the difficulty.
Striker awaiting orders. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Your eyes and ears, sir. Recon.
A handful of Lithuanian units have arrived, and will hold the outskirts of the town on our left. Fall back on the main crossroad and hunker down there to receive the main Russian assault.
Striker here. We're
Okay, time to go. Time to go.
building to secure.
I don't know if we're going to get those troopers back, but we'll try.
The engine running, just in
Oh, they actually have infantry in those. Wow, okay. That's not good. Let's bring up some of these HGMs. They do have HGMs that I think can target infantry, so those will probably be useful. We'll bring up some more troopers with the strikers there. This one's doing a runner, hopefully he can take out the BTR. The HGM's got it.
Their artillery fires volley after volley without repositioning. Sadly, our mortars lack the range to provide counter battery without exposing themselves.
They're just asking to be beaten. Williams, contact the Lithuanian artillery battery that was training with the strikers. Those PZH 2000s will come in handy.
We're Oscar Mike.
At once, sir.
Someone call for a cab? Get us the fuck out of here! Punch it, full speed! Hit the brake!
Okay, the Lithuanians are helping us out here. Very cool with their Vilkas. Look at that.
The situation is getting dire here, Miller. One of those planes coming.
Almost there. Just hold on a few more minutes.
What are your orders?
Sir, the Lithuanian artillery responded. One of their platoons is already on its way. You can call it as reinforcement, Commander.
You like big guns too?
Okay, Panzerhaubitzers, let's go! Alright, more frontline forces, please.
Fire and maneuver! Weapons team under fire, requesting orders! Artillery
Gonna
ready to
start
fire, sir!
smashing their artillery to pieces as soon as we can.
Striker reporting in! Roger.
This is a lot of enemy units.
Troop transport, standing by!
Make sure we got some more supply. Maybe bring in another Panzerhaubitzer just to start smashing some of this infantry about.
Smoke screen deployed! Heavy weapons ready! Personal carrier here!
Yeah, we're getting through
ATGM
all of
carrier
the
ready for combat! Our vehicle has been hit!
ammo very quickly.
We're under fire! Striker here! We're combat ready! No party without Hardy! Smoke deployed! Mobile artillery reporting in!
Good.
Heavy weapons here! Armored transport ready! Heavy weapons team engaged in combat!
Sounds like their guns have been silenced at last.
Direct fire engagement!
Firing
Artillery ready.
all we've got.
Eyes and ears, sir. Striker ready for action. Troop transport reporting in. Metal to the metal. Striker reporting in. Cargo truck ready. Striker here, go ahead. Striker here, go ahead. Hit the gas!
It's a lot of HGMs.
Ready to rain down death. Direct fire, on my mark. Target marked, direct fire. Striker here.
We've got to hold for one more minute.
Fighting vehicle ready for combat. Weapons team at your command, sir. Copy that. Looking for target. Striker ready for combat. Armored transport under fire. Striker ready for action. Artillery at your command, sir. Mobile artillery standing by. Providing direct fire. Striker awaiting
Well, a lot of these units are getting eaten up.
The cavalry has arrived, Commander. The gunships are here to support you. Move them over enemy positions and enjoy the show.
We got 4 of them. Amazing.
Ready to fire, sir. Vehicle heavily damaged. Need maintenance.
AC gunship waiting target.
Popping smoke.
AC gunship standing by.
Oh, okay, it's just 2. It's just 2. Here we go.
Gunship ready to strike.
Keep bringing up reinforcements. Almost all of my stuff is dead. just watch them fire away. Just so many units.
Gunship here.
We're
Ready
running
to
out of ammo. Even on the AC-130s. Okay, let's just keep hitting them with artillery.
Target marked. Direct fire. Weapons team here.
This is insane.
Gunship standing by for target. Gunship here.
The Russian troops seem to be falling back.
Weapons team at
Looks
your
like they've
order.
had enough for today.
That was a close shave.
The Angel of
The
Death
Striker
is
Brigade is in
here.
poor shape and needs to be withdrawn. But they bought us precious time to organize our next move. Congratulations, Commander.
No time for congratulations. Reports indicate Russian penetrations in all the main axes leading to the 3 capital cities of the Baltic states. So there you have it, General. Your long-awaited war.
Well, the AC-130s are having a fun time there. Well, in order to get the silver medal and the gold medal in this mission, you need to not lose any crossroads and don't lose a single unit for the gold medal. There is no way you're going to be able to do that on the hardest difficulty. Cool to see though. I'll probably at some point do all of the
Could you
medals,
please
but
pay a
there we
bit more
go.
attention to these planes, Commander? They aren't exactly cheap, you know.
That was funny. Well, looks like next up we are moving on to a cutscene, and then we need to maybe choose a mission. Looks like next is a cutscene, and then we need to maybe choose a mission. That's going to be interesting. But I hope you guys enjoyed that mission. That was really fun. I love the way it ramped up there. The tension was really, really well done. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.